Here's one I've been waiting for a little bit. This, of course, is a rear sway bar for the SQ5 from 034 Motorsport, along with some adjustable end links. A couple of weeks ago, my wife asked me what sway bar the SQ5 had in it, so I took that as a green light to order one. As always, I'll put links in the description below to the parts and the tools used in the video today. We'll need an assortment of sockets and wrenches, mostly 14s and 17s, T50 Torx, also a number 6 Allen key for the sway bar end links. I actually loosened the exhaust hanger in the back on the muffler to give me a little bit more room here because it is a very tight fit. We'll see if just doing one side works. So I ended up having to pull one of the end links off just to bypass the lower control arm in the rear and loosen the exhaust brackets on both sides. So I think what I'm going to do is get the sway bar in place, then connect the end links maybe to the sway bar itself, put the brackets up, tighten them up, and then we'll connect the end links to the control arms. A little bit of a difference between the two. Looking at these end links now, they say for the stiffest setting, which is what we're going for. My wife likes it stiff, so we put the spacer on the control arm side. If you want it to be more closer to stock, you would put this between the washer and the bushing. And don't forget to torque down your jam nut. It's not a terrible job, but you definitely want to get it up in the air and get the wheels off. I'm barely out of the neighborhood and I can already feel the difference. You can feel the stiffness in the rear end. I have it on the stiffest setting too, remember. So I have the spacer between the control arm and the sway bar end link. And I also have the sway bar end link connected to the hole toward the rear of the car. Just gotta see if the wife notices the difference now.
Should I go fast?
Yeah. No. Jeez, great. Oh my God.
Whoa.
Still hugs the corner pretty tight, huh?
This is what I wanted.
Jeez, honey.
That was a nice curve.
This is a road you're used to taking, so you should be able to tell that.
I'll be able to
Be able to really tell the difference.
Because I always felt like I was going to flip.
Yeah.
Turn over my side.
Lots of body roll. That should be eliminated. Is that funny?
A body roll?
Yeah.
I'm thinking of a body roll, like someone rolling, like. Okay, here it comes. Oh, yeah. That's nice.
Really doesn't show up on film, but you really feel how nimble it feels compared to what it was.
We can take this thing to the BMW truck, and I don't think I'd body roll.
Does it feel stiff like you like it?
I like it stiff.
So you can tell the difference?
Yeah. I can.
That's it?
I feel, well, I don't know what you want me to say. Like, I feel safer because I do tend to drive faster. So, and I always feel like I'm going to roll the car. And now I feel safer to drive faster.
Oh yeah, that's what we needed. That was not my intention with this installation.
Well, that's why I wanted to know what kind of sway bar we had on this thing. I have to have a nice sway bar so I can feel safe going really fast around there to get ahead of them. That's all I can say. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry already.
It's good. That's exactly what we were going for this 034 Motorsports sway bar.